Hey folks, Species 7 here. Before we get started today on our little Pine Cove edit map, well, we gotta have a word from the announcer, so here we go. Warning, the following video is in fact a rant that may contain brief bursts of common sense or perhaps logic. Viewer discretion is advised. Alright, we got that out of the way. So, here we are. We are on the Pine Cove production maps. And yet we are not. This, in fact, is once again a complete restart. And that brings me to the subject of today's rant. Why am I restarting the map again? Well, after I posted the first version, now keep in mind, the map we were playing was Pine Cove Productions version 3. Stevie, Christs, and Lord 34. Were the names on the map. Now, this is very obviously Goldcrest. This is the original Giants map, Goldcrest, which Stevie took and did a really nice edit of, and then gave credit to Giants, gave credit to himself, and posted it. Then a fellow named Christs comes along. He edits the edit of the map, adds a bunch of production, a few things here, changes a couple of things there, and gives Stevie credit, gives Giants credit, and posts the map. And everything is fine. Now, a fella named Lord 34 comes along, and he takes the edit of the edit, and surprisingly enough, well, he edits it. Alright, he does things like takes away the ugliest digital sign in any farming game, adds a few things, takes a few things away, gives Giants credit, gives Stevie credit, gives Christ's credit, adds his name to the list, and posts the map. Alright, I come along, I find this map. It's on Mod Hoster, it's on Mod Hub, it's on LS 2017, you do a Google search on it, it's like at 17 different mod sites. It's like, well, that's pretty cool. I even go to where Stevie tends to reside at PCSG and ask there, hey, have you guys ever heard of this map? Is it legit? And get pretty much assured that, yeah, it probably is. That Stevie did do a collab, blah, 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 blah. So I post the first video. Now, I suppose I should get some work happening here. I'm still trying to catch up. I've put almost 7 hours into this version of the map, just trying to get us somewhere near where we were before. But anyway, so no volume at all is not good. So I post my first video, and a day or two after it's posted, one of the modders, Christs, comes on and goes, it's not version 3, it's version 2. Version 3 hasn't been released yet. And I'm thinking, okay, well, I can see that there's a thing, because in fact in the map title it said version 1.2. It's on the splash screen that it said version 3. Okay, you know, that's cool. And then I put up another video of it because I usually record a day ahead, right? And surprise, surprise, Chris comes back on and tells me that, in fact, the version that I'm doing is an illegal edit. Okay. And I'm thinking, well, you know, you guys that follow my series realize that I have a reasonable respect, as much or more than most people that play this game, for the folks that do the modding. You know, I have over 2,000, yeah, 2,000 videos on the Farming Simulator series. You know, that's 11, 13, 15, 17. And I'm well aware that without modders, and I'm sure Giants is well aware that without modders, You know, this would be one of those games that everybody would play for 3 months or 4 months after it came out. Then they would play it again when the Platinum version with all the DLCs and the extra kit comes down the pipe. And that would be it. And probably we wouldn't have gone much further than 15, you know. But that wasn't Giant's focus. And probably for good reason, being their publisher focused, oddly enough, is such a big, Focus Home Entertainment, man, they could drop their entire video game industry and still be, what are you doing? Alright, you're just an idiot. And still be quite legit, you know? Well, there you go. All this time, when I thought it was the Lemkin Gear that was making them double around, I think it's this map. But anyway, they could drop their whole video game thing, and just their other things that Focus Interactive does would keep them going. So Giants, I guess, understands that if they want to keep putting this thing out, you know, they got to be making the money. And they do that by allowing modders to pretty much have their way with the game. Now, my question is, if it's okay for Stevie, well, not my question, but the whole base of this is, if it's okay for Stevie to take an edit, and all Giants requests is that they are linked as the original authors, and it's okay for Chris to take an edit of an edit, and all he has to do is link Stevie and Giants, why is it all of a sudden an illegal homemade edit when someone else takes that map and edits it and then credits Chris, credits Stevie, credits Giants, and then I'm left looking like the bad guy because now I'm doing a Let's Play series on an illegal edit of a map? You know what I mean? Like, where is this line drawn? And more importantly, who the heck decided who gets to draw the line? Because it's really starting to look to me like this is more the sort of thing I'm dealing with the other map, which I love, and which I'm not playing, except, like I said, once a day on a weekend or something. Because due to some thing going on with the modders, the map get pulled off the site. So I'm playing a map that it's not an illegal map, but as no one else can download it, it's kind of stupid to have a Let's Play when Let's means let us, and it's only me playing it. You know, it's really starting to make me wonder, why do people make mods? I mean, do they think that making a mod is going to be their legacy in the world, that this is going to be what sets them apart from all others? You know, because, yeah, if mods were rare, maybe it would. But in all honesty, I mean, just because I don't do it, you know, because I haven't bothered to learn how, you know, I'm not fooled into thinking it's simple, but I realize that there's thousands of people doing it, you know. I would think you do it to extend the enjoyment of the game because you want other people to see what you've done, you know, and go, hey, this is really cool. You know, I mean, it's the same reason, you know, making a mod has got to be like being an artist, you know. You don't do it, I don't think very many artists do it because they're going, you know, this is going to make me famous, or this is going to make me $1 million. They do it because they like what they're doing, and they like the fact other people are going to get pleasure out of it. You know, so when does it reach a point that somebody feels they have to step in and go, hey, you can't do that because there's an invisible line in the sand that says even if you follow all the rules, you know, eventually this chain needs to be broken, and I've decided I'm the link to do it. You know, it's... So I had a 42-minute episode ready to upload last night. You know, this episode will be up tonight, so it'll be tomorrow's video, right? So if somebody left a comment, if I had uploaded that last night and the comment had been left, obviously I wouldn't have been addressing it in this video. I would have gotten to it till the next one. You know, plus the hours and hours and hours of off-camera work that doing farm sim videos require. You know, well, I deleted all of that yesterday. You know, because once again, a mod author has come forward and, like I said, made me the butt of all of this because I'm doing something that's illegal, which is frowned upon by the entire community. You know, in fact, all I'm trying to do is put some entertainment out there for people. You know, I don't do it for the money. Good Lord, I make like $15 a month from YouTube, okay? So do you think I do it for the money? You know, no, I do it as my form of entertainment. You know, it's a hobby thing to me, just like I would think modding would be. You know, but I'm kind of, you know, most of you guys that watch my channel actually play this game. And if you play this game, you play with mods. You know, so you have a right to get in here and go, hey, you're right, you're wrong, I agree, no, this is the way it actually works, or whatever your opinion would be, because I gotta be honest with you guys. I'm at a loss at this point. You know, I always try to play by the rules. I have more times than I care to mention quit maps or gotten rid of mods, or, you know, right down to the ridiculous things like last year when I got blasted by person after person after person because I was running one tractor where a friend of mine had turned the volume of the tractor down. And all of a sudden I was some kind of an elitist. Like, literally, people called me that. You know, because my particular mod that was available, again, on 100 different mod sites wasn't the same as everybody else's. So mine was, you know, was wrong. You know, so I've taken down a lot of videos. I put a lot of time into those videos that got taken down. And I really want to know, because this is getting worse. You know, in Farm Sim 13, man, there was millions of mods. Your only worry was whether it actually worked, or whether it would crash your game, or crash the mod, or something. You know, by 15, we were starting to see a little bit of both. You know, a mod could be great with no errors, but all of a sudden someone had painted it orange without the original mod author's permission, even though they did say in the credits that it was so-and-so's mod, and everybody started getting all pissy. Well, now welcome to Farm Sim 17. You know, where it seems the only chance you have of legitimacy in a mod is if you download it from Farm Sim's own mod hub. You know, and I looked through every map on there yesterday after deciding that I should delete last night's video and start again from scratch. I looked at every single map on Giant's site. You know, and I finally ended up going back and downloading this from, you know, again, if all of these mod authors are so legitimate, why do they insist on uploading instead of to sites like FSUK or PCSG, or, you know, legitimate sites that are concerned about modders, that are concerned about mods that are stolen, that are concerned about the property rights and intellectual rights of others? But no, they will upload to uploaded.net or modshare.net, or, you know, somewhere that is basically a disease-ridden cesspool that if I actually wanted people to enjoy what I had produced, you know, I would put my work somewhere else and then warn people that if they ever see a copy of it on one of these sleazy sites, my God, run. But no. You know, we see more and more of this. I mean, FSUK has links to mods that are on uploaded.net now. FSUK, what used to be my most trusted site for getting mods. You know, they literally now, you can go there and find a mod that is actually linked outside of FSUK and goes to a scummy site like Uploaded. You know? So, here it is. I've got Lord 34's edit of Christ's edit of Stevie's edit of Giant's original map. And I get it off a website that hosts their own stuff, you know, and have to go back to ModShare, which after my Nortons had finally stopped blocking spam pages that it was trying to load in the background and allowed the one legitimate page to load, which was still an advertising for some sports thing. And after 4 times clicking the link to actually get to a page that wasn't just advertising, but in fact contained the file, I once again downloaded an entire gig and then spent 7 hours yesterday trying to catch up to where we were. Alright? Why? Because, like I said, somebody drew an imaginary line in the sand that's not really governed by any rules, obviously. Because the rules you guys keep saying are what they are, were followed. You know? I mean, right on the splash screen, the guy didn't say this is Lord 34's map. It was identical to the one that Chris used, which was identical to the one that Stevie used. Just one more name added. You know? So, that's where we are, guys. You know, today we should have been planting. We should have been on day 2 of early spring. You know, we should have been well into this Let's Play. This would have been episode 4. Instead, well, we're back to episode 1. So, like I said, I'd really like to get your guys' opinions on it. You know, first and foremost, I don't think I did anything wrong. Alright? I not only did my best to contact the original author of the map. You know, he's supposedly, his original map is uploaded at PCSG, right? And that supposedly is where he uploads his stuff. So, yeah. You know, how is it again that I'm stuck in the position where my videos are, you know, an affront to the modders in Farm Sim because I'm running stolen mods? Well, that's where we are, guys. That's where we're going. So welcome back to the map. I'm going to finish the episode here. I know it's short, but like I said, this isn't exactly a play episode. I've put hours and hours and hours and hours into this map already, and welcome to the beginning of episode 1. So let me know what you think. It would be appreciated. You know, if I've missed some obvious faux pas in the rules here somewhere, you know, where there's, you know, you can only edit an original map twice. I wasn't aware of that, if that's a rule. You know, if you add more than 9 trees, it's in Italy. I don't know. You know, if one of you, and I know some of you are actual modders, if you know where this all went sideways, you know, why the edit of the edit of the edit, with all the credits in place, is illegal, or is this just a fact of some modder going, no, I touched it last, it's mine? You know what I mean? Like, is that the only reason that I got heck for posting videos of an illegal quote-unquote edit? Is this just simply a pissing contest between modders? And is that what modding for this game has become? You know? I mean, seriously, is it? With all respect given to the people that do it, is it becoming that? Is that what becoming a modder is about now? Getting into a pissing contest with all the other modders? You know, I sure hope not. Because if it is, it's going to be the end of this game. So, Let me know, guys. That's my rant. This is me. You're you. Take care of each other, folks. Ciao for now.